Hello guys, this is H.M. Miller, and this is my review of the Thule Landmark 40. After owning both the camera backpack Low Pro 450AW and the Thule Subterra 34, the Landmark 40 seemed like the perfect long-term travel companion, providing more space, security features, and that similar hard-shell quick-access top that I loved with the Low Pro Pro Tactic camera backpack. Is this your to-go one-bag travel backpack? After using this for over 5 months, I'll share my opinion with you about this backpack. The Landmark 40 retails for about $160 and lies in the middle between the cheaper popular backpacks and the more high backpacks. There are not many pictures of this thing out there, and luckily the uploaded pictures on Reddit and Amazon gave a little bit different look from those production images provided by Thule. So I was prepared that this backpack will be a little bit different from the press images. Just be aware that this is not one of these bags that keeps its shape, like for example the Peak Design travel backpack. The backpack feels like part duffel bag, part backpack, given its flimsiness when unpacked, and it's a little bit different zipper location for the main compartment. This is a big plus, as I almost never had any issues zipping up the backpack even when it was full, due to the pressure lies on the sides and not on the zippers itself. I was a little bit worried about the 400D polyester material instead of the 800D nylon coming from the Thule Subterra 34, but it has held up quite well. I have not seen any seams looking like they're coming off anytime soon. Another thing you should be aware of if you consider this backpack is that the color option Obsidian is not as black as it seems on the official pictures, nor grayish as you can maybe see in Pack Hacker's review. It actually has a very green tone to it. It's fine for me, but some people might be surprised by this. As far as space concerned, 40 liters is a lot of space coming from minimal one-bag travel setup, with rarely needing any more than 30 liters of space. I have previously packed up my Subterra 34 when traveling for work with both camera equipment, extra clothes, laptop, a day worth of food. I recently traveled to my family for 10 days for Christmas, and the backpack was completely filled up with clothes, camera gear, Christmas gifts and tech. Internally, there are 2 pockets with a main compartment, one hidden on top for your valuables. This is by far the most secure pocket I've ever come by in a backpack, and it's practically impossible for a pickpocket to get into the little space. I wouldn't be surprised if your valuables were still there if your backpack got lost or stolen and then got returned. There's a mesh pocket on the top flap of the main compartment. I only pack it up with snacks and maybe some in and out stuff, as most of my quick access items such as a sweater would just be lying here instead. There are also 2 straps on the bottom for those who prefer to pack their clothes freely or just stuff it in the main compartment and have some sort of compression. On the top there's a hard shell, and as you can see it has gotten a few scratches already, but I don't really care about this given this is a backpack intended for adventure travel and it will eventually pick up all kinds of wear and tear over the years to come. There are 2 zippers you can open up this top with, and they can be locked away with this kind of lock that hopefully will be too tedious for pickpockets to consider trying to open. Should someone however get into it, they will be welcomed by another layering of protection with another zipper pocket. I don't think this is meant as security, but as a means of holding all of those stuff in check when you open it up. You can fit a phone and a passport in one of these pockets inside of the zippered mesh compartment. My Kindle fits nice and snug in there, as long as my keys. You can also throw in a case with wireless headphones. A bigger wireless, maybe noise cancelling headphones can fit easily in the top compartment if it is packed together. Note that if it's quite big and extensive, it doesn't compress that much, it could be a tighter fit. Like my Sennheiser headset doesn't fit that well because of the way you pack it together, but my guess is that the Bose Quiet Comfort 35 will be perfect in this compartment. There's a small pen holder in the middle here if you need quick access to a pen, and there are straps holding the top shell to a maximum 90-degree angle. Overall, I really like the different thinking Thule has made on the compartmentalization. Should you need some more space, however, making some small room would actually be quite easy on the front of the backpack and just opening the top zipper for the main compartment like this. So if you pack up your main compartment mindfully, you can use this as an additional extra space. There's a large water bottle pocket on the side where you can fit a quite big drinking bottle. It is very nice that it can be completely zipped up, but do note this thing digs into the main compartment. The Thule Landmarks comes in different configurations, such as a men's and women's model in different colors, and also 60 and 7 liter configurations. These are 2 bag options, and the 60 liter version of this backpack consists of 2 bags attached to one another. Bear in mind that the big version of the 60 liter configuration does not have the last pocket the Landmark 40 has, the laptop compartment. The laptop compartment can fit up to a 15-inch laptop and has a separate pocket for a tablet and up to something like A4 sized documents or other flat items. The shoulder straps are more padded than on the Subterra 34 that I previously reviewed and feels quite good on the shoulders. If you're mostly packing up this thing with clothes, the backpack's total weight will be approximately not heavier than 8 kilos. The hip belt feels quite comfortable as well, and I have used the Landmark 40 for a couple of times with 12 kilos of weight and walked about 3 miles both times I did that. And that was an okay experience. My personal comfort limit without a hip belt is 8 kilos and 10 kilos with, and that's more or less universal with any backpack. I'm a little bit worried about the buckle situation going on with the shoulder straps, as this is a major weak point. Well, time will tell. The reason why there are buckles here on the end of the shoulder straps is for packing away the straps when you don't need them and when you want to tuck them away, say on an airplane or at a destination, just more moving or throwing around as just a big duffel bag. You can also do the same thing with a hip belt, but I'm not the biggest fan of the way the hip belt bulges into your backpack when it's tucked away. I've yet to find a way to pull it in here and not be uncomfortable wearing when it's pulled away. Backpacker was skeptical to the mounting solution for the sternum straps, that it will eventually fall out. I found the sternum straps very nice and tight on the Thule Subterra 34, but here it seems like a lot less friction is holding the sternum straps in place, and I am also a little bit worried about losing these as well. The sternum straps also have this nice emergency flute thing going on if you would need that. Even though the backpack is full or almost full, you can always get into it. This is quite nice if you only want to get into one part of it. I usually pack my bag with packing cubes. I place them at the bottom and the quick access stuff I need is located here at the top. There are 4 buckles for compression, moving the pressure away from the YKK zippers. There are distinct locking holes on these zippers as well. Then you have this interesting looking all covering flap that covers the zippers when closed. Overall, the Landmark 40 is a one-bag travel backpack competing with the Osprey Farpoint 40 and all of the other competition for being your to-go adventure travel backpack. If you like the thinking behind this backpack and especially need that extra security features and you would like to have one big compartment plus one quick access place for all your small stuff that you're pulling in and out of the backpack, this might be a good choice for you. I like this backpack for its intended purposes and security features. If you do not have the need for bringing a lot of tech, camera gear, laptops or any other big items while traveling, I really not recommend getting anything bigger than a 30-liter backpack for your one-bag travel adventure, as there is something really freeing about having a backpack that's packed with the essential stuff you actually need, because
things you own end up owning you.
For me, the Thule Landmark 40 will be my worldwide one-bag travel backpack as a filmmaker when I need that extra space and the capacity to carrying heavier loads over longer distances. Thanks for watching, guys. What do you think? Do you like the Thule Landmark 40? Any options it compares to that's better? Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more of my videos in the future.